3 pound greater.
Pillow talkers, switch siders and dip riders. I'm allergic, H hater, third person, fuck them all. Thought talk, no virgins. I ain't talking pitching at all, but H curve 'em. Once you show your colors, I'm gone, no comeback. Run back, now you stuck like thumbtacks. Either ride with me or dip to get chips. No LeBron jumping the ship to win chips. Ride through the hood, ain't much change. She the same.
Welcome to the Port Podcast. I am Mike Lake, aka Hillsborough Slim.
Yo, I'm knocking at the door. I am CP34.
Steve Cash Moneybags, a.k.a. the Fitness Addy, a.k.a. the Young Vampire. I believe all the stories they tell about your boy around the campfire. We in here with a guest today. Sir, if you can introduce
Pour Up
yourself.
presents.
The campfire?
Hey, they tell stories about me around the campfire.
Man, I'm just H, man. That's it. I ain't got no aliases. I ain't got no AKAs. You know what I mean? I ain't flying in the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
You ain't never flew in the night? You just a fly nigga at night.
the fifth, man. I plead the fifth. I use words like allegedly.
Yeah, you gotta be
Yeah,
safe.
there might have been some stories niggas might have heard about you. They may or may not be true. You just H.
It's a lot of stories.
And those might be told around the campfire about you.
Oh man, I don't know.
Oh shit!
Allegedly.
All alleged.
All alleged.
All alleged. Hey, if you did hear a story about you around the campfire, at least would it be like it's gonna be told with some s'mores being shared or what? At least is it gonna be a good story? Like what type of desserts being shared?
Bro, ain't no dessert. Ain't no desserts.
No desserts?
Ain't no desserts,
not
man.
this story.
Nah, man, ain't no desserts.
If you had a story told about you,
It's a horror story.
But what type of desserts? So
You
no
can't use
popcorn?
words like desserts,
No,
man. That sounds kind of crazy.
No.
Those stories sound kind of crazy.
Got roasted like bratwurst.
Yeah, he said it.
Listen, I got my couple stories. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe all the stories. Some might involve desserts. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little surf and turf. You never know what
Right.
you're gonna get with the vampire.
Well, around the campfire when they
Just
talk
believe
about
the
me.
story. Just
They
believe the stories.
around the campfire with the surf and turf.
Hey, you never ate some wild shit.
Ain't
that
nobody
goes
ever
on,
had no
man.
surf and turf.
Shit, you a wild boy.
Real wild. Look out for your boy.
Stories about me around the campfire, they just roasted me. That's it.
Okay, they roast
That's all.
It's you.
Just me. Yeah.
Okay.
Lunch.
Nope. Yep.
But anyway, neither here nor there.
This game.
Salute to our guest H, man. I appreciate you coming, man.
Man,
We
I
all
appreciate
you
y'all
coming.
having me. You
Absolutely.
know,
So
I definitely appreciate y'all having me. This is dope.
you fuck with it?
Yeah, this is dope. I love
It
it.
fucks with you too.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
wow.
This is a spot for you, bro.
This
You're
been-
family now. You here?
Yeah.
We finally made the connection.
Yeah. I've been watching y'all episodes, man. Y'all rocking.
You the one. Appreciate that.
Oh, I'm the one.
Yeah, we got that. We appreciate that.
One view. Like,
Number one man's like, yeah, go. He hit us with a yeah, go.
you got it. You got this, man. Keep going.
Let's go. So anyway, so
Man,
as
we
far
got
as you, where it, like, can you tell us something about you? Like, maybe where you from? Like, where like?
I'm from Wilmington, Delaware. I moved to Tampa like 2004. Started Cypher 2006. You know, just trying to find my way since I've been here. I would say honestly, like, I'm one of those people who I want to create the events that, you know, I would want to participate in.
Right.
Even though I don't participate in them, it's fun to watch. You know, it's like, we got it.
You used being that you wanted to be the ones to pretty much throw on the event or put it or host the event or whatever the case is. Is it because you was a part of many prior to that and kind of influenced you?
Somewhat. I mean, I used to do a lot of shit, but it was I can cuss in here, right?
Yeah, you know,
okay.
like, hey, this is a
Absolutely.
family show, and but do your thing. Yeah, so
Hit
for
off.
people cussing their families.
Okay, you
Yeah,
right,
exactly,
you
you know what
right,
I'm
you right.
saying? Yeah.
Nah, but you know, I did a lot of things. I was blessed to have a lot of opportunities. I met a lot of cool people that was doing things, and as you know, they kind of fizzled out. You know, I started doing my thing, and then it was like, you know, sort of like a business decision. Like, yo, what do you want to do? Like, how do you really want to go at this? Because, you know, I was really into the rap thing, really just because for the love of it. You know, it wasn't like I seen myself trying to go platinum or be Drake or nothing like
It was
that.
like fun for you.
Yeah.
Like,
It was
it's for the
fun.
love
It's our
and
culture.
like it's
I
in you.
grew up wanting to do that. You know what I'm saying? I heard my mom's Rock Kim tape, and from there it was just like, holy shit! Like, I want that. I want to do that. So, you know, when I moved to Tampa and I got my wings, I guess I kind of was like, yo, this is really possible. So, you know, we started touring and opportunities started happening. Got to be on TV. Got to tour around the world. Really, you know. Toured in China. That was amazing. And it was just like a reality check, you know. Then we had, you know, label meetings, and I understood the business more which kind of made me start rapping less.
And you rather had just
It
been
took the
more.
love away.
Yeah, it took the fun out of it, but it also gave me a new passion. Like I want to be on that side of the desk. You know what I mean? When I started
wanted to
understanding the
start
deals.
jerking
Nah, not yeah, super pause.
Yeah, super
super pause. Not really, but I wanted to do it the right way. You know how
Like I'm just away from the joke, not joke. You want to give niggas the proper opportunity, not jerk the niggas. Like let me give you all the real opportunities.
yeah, because I feel like all the artists that came and was involved with the culture, they kind of did it better than the people who didn't have anything to do with the culture. Like I feel like Puffy, if Puffy never did music, he wouldn't be able to run music how he ran music or runs music. Same thing with Hove, same thing with Dre. Everybody are hands on. Eminem, 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying? Like these are artists who transformed into being more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I love what 50's doing. You know, he's
my
killing
idols.
shit. Yeah,
50
he's killing it. But he's been on that path. You know, he's been on that path even when he was knee deep in the
streets,
music.
Exactly, in the streets and the music. He was already on his way there.
Yeah, so
You
it's
can almost-
it's
you
a
can
bigger
see-
picture.
I agree. You can see 50's trajectory. If you look at, you can see. I'm glad he stayed on that path, but you can he's doing exactly what a man would do if he stayed along the path that he did.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean I love that. You know, Hove, my number one guy. Excuse me. I love how he just moves, period. Like everything's a chess move for him. I thought when him and Dame split, it was gonna be, you know, more music than more business. Than nah. He stepped it up, learned, adjusted better, you know. And I just think as artists, you know, you always have to look at how you can jump to the next level always, you know. And you know, it's a lot of popular broke rappers,
Yeah,
you know, in the industry and independent. You know, some of these guys, you know, they look good.
they look great. Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
in the red.
In the super red, they owe everybody money. They in bad contracts. They still live with their girlfriend or their mom, or they have nothing for themselves. Horrible credit, you know.
Damn, you described this nigga.
Oh shit.
You wilding right now. I got this man wife.
Nah, but I just feel like, you know, it's dope to be able to do things on how I want to do it, and to not be in any of those situations that I just named. You know what I'm saying? Coming from a small spot like Delaware, and you know, being able to hold my own here, build a name for myself. And you know, I was thinking the other day how I was sleeping on my man's couch when I first moved out here for like a year, and you know, to where we at now, and it's like, damn, that's what's up.
Well,
We
and I bet
still
that was
great to
hard.
take it up.
I bet that was hard as fuck leaving Delaware to do it here. You know what I'm saying? You're already leaving water ice in a piece of spot. You couldn't even, you probably couldn't find a decent water ice anywhere. It's probably still can't.
Yeah, there was a Readers out here for a little bit.
Well, it ain't the real one.
No, they had the real Readers. They had
Oh,
a
right,
real,
almost a clear. Is it almost a clear water?
No,
or is it the,
they used to have
St.
one on Del Mabry across
Really?
from
Yeah.
I didn't know they had one.
across from Whiskey North.
How was it though?
It was good. It was good. I used to go buy the gallon joints because, you know, I live in New Tampa, so I wasn't trying to make that trip often.
That's a trip.
Yeah, so that's where I was. That's you know.
Yeah, all right, cool. So I'm glad that I didn't know that. If I
Yeah.
wish I had, I would have made a few trips. myself.
Yeah. This was early. They didn't last too long. Now you got to go to Clearwater.
That's the one. That's the only one. I
Yeah,
knew.
that's
That's
the
my
only
I never
spot.
knew it
100%.
was.
I think that's the only one out here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the only one I was aware of.
It
Now,
was hard. It was hard, but I was determined. And the homie that moved me down here, I met him when I came to visit. And he was just like, you know, my last 3 days we was at a party, and he was like, yo, man, I was rapping, like they had the beat playing, I was just, you know, freestyling. And he was like, you can rap? I was like, yeah. So he took me to one of his homies' cribs. He was like, this the best freestyler I know.
he gave you that label. How you felt about that?
That nigga was trash.
Oh, yeah.
I watched him.
Watch it.
Yeah, so the homie, so he went back, because we all lived in this spot. It was called Jefferson Commons. It's like a college community joint.
I know that.
Jefferson Commons.
Yeah. So that's where I was at. So you know the vibes. So everybody used to come to the crib, and so my man went and bought a computer, bought a mic, all that shit. So the crib was like the little
studio.
Yeah. So I ended up going back to Delaware. He's like, yo, you gotta come back. You gotta come back. So I came back for Guava Wing, because he told me Guava Wing was crazy.
It is.
So I came back. That was my first time. You know what I mean? So I was like open. So
But
I
they
came.
have there was not there's not anything like that, like Guava Wing
Where?
where you're from.
yeah.
Nowhere in any place I've been except for Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
So Guava Wing was. Have you ever experienced Guava Wing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right.
yeah,
I just want to check.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
all
of
right.
course, of course,
I'm saying
of
when Guava Wing was Guava Wing,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah, so like that was eye opening for me. I came back. I was like, yo, I gotta go. I got in a little bit of, you know what I mean, little shit back home, and I was like, man, fuck that, I'm leaving. If anything, I can come back and just do this shit. You know what I mean? Like if anything fucks up. So I came back. My dog was like, yo, we gonna do it. I wasn't on what I'm on now, but I was like, I know what I want to do. I want to be a rapper. So, you know, went through all of that, and then he ended up going when Katrina hit. He had to leave. He did the when they was fixing the city back up. And they was paying them niggas all that money. So he left, and I was by myself, and I was just like, fuck it, it's time to level up, man. It's like I can't sit here and wait for him, and you know, to be like, he was my Dame Dash, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I was like, man, let me just figure this shit out. And from there, I just took off, and he came back and he ended up moving. And I mean, he had like a kid and a girlfriend now, and it was just like, you know, it wasn't no more Jefferson Commons. Right. You know what I mean? We moved out.
Just ruining his life.
Yeah, nah, he listen. My dog.
When I had a kid and I had a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, my life started getting a little ruined. He followed suit. I was like, damn, I could have been anything else in the world, but I'm here with her.
Damn.
I'm bullshit. But anyway,
I say, damn.
I'm bullshit. Being that you did feel like, you know what I'm saying, pretty much alone. Correct me if I'm wrong. You feel like you're alone. You got to create now. I'm out here already. I'm in Tampa already, or in Florida rather. Is that when the Cypher?
Nah. So that was the Cypher was 06. So I believe Katrina was a little later, and I believe that it was maybe like a year in. Mm-hmm. So I think Katrina might have been 07.
So you always had the idea, or at least the name for the Cypher?
Nah. I was going to an open mic night that was going on a Crowbar, but it was called On the Rocks.
Okay.
So On the Rocks, when Crowbar was on the Rocks, that it closed down, and they took it to Full Moon. Mm-hmm. So Full Moon, you know, they was like, we don't really like this dude, and they, you know, his thing wasn't really popping, but they was like, yo, every time you perform, people come out, why don't you do it? And I was like, nah, I'm a rapper. It's like, bro, listen, we gonna give you 100% of the door. And I was like, I don't know, man. I ain't. This ain't my thing. It's like, bro, listen, we'll pay for the DJ. All you gotta do is, you know, do your thing, and you can make money, bro. Because I was working at the mall at the time at Sports Fanatic, and in another spot called Flavor. So it was kind of like,
you Jamaican?
Nah.
Oh, because they got all the jobs. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah. Shit, I'm a hustler. You gotta pay that rent.
Yeah, right.
You know, because I mean, shit, Sports Fanatic, I was probably bringing home like maybe like $150 a week, maybe.
How many jerseys you sold on the side out the back?
Nah, never.
Yeah, you ain't never do niggas dirty like that.
Allegedly.
Nah.
No, allegedly. These are campfire stories.
But before I left, like they try to jerk me out of some hours because I ain't punch in. They changed how you punch in, and I forgot how to punch in. So I told the girl, like, yo, I need y'all to adjust my hours. And she was just basically like, nigga, fuck out of here. Like, you ain't punch in. So I was like, oh
shit.
So I hit the homies up like, yo, I'm working the door, pull up. Y'all got the thing. Y'all know how to take the things off. I know y'all get busy.
Right.
Yeah.
So all allegedly won't.
No, I did that. I did that. Fuck that. So you know what I mean. So the homies came through, taking whatever wasn't nailed down.
Statute limitations. You good?
Hey, stop. No, I mean, because we ain't supposed to chase him through the mall.
Right.
No, stop. And then I quit him on my lunch break. I was like, fuck out of here, nigga. So, I mean, I had the Cypher, but it wasn't really, you know, it was all right. It was decent. You know, I was making at least $200 a night.
Right, and that's not bad, especially if this is your
And I was doing it weekly, so I was straight.
Good little part-time.
And you know, if you don't want your love, it never feel like work.
Yeah.
This is your fun. This is your hobby. This shit's lit for you.
So yeah, that was that, man. And we took it and just built upon it, and that was, you know, pretty soon I didn't have a job. I think the last job I had was like 2007. That's the last job I had.
Now, that's some real shit. Salute to you for that.
Yeah.
I gotta
get there.
Your name.
All in, man. Just all in.
Something I've always actually wondered about you was your name, like H, and the spelling of like how'd you come up with that?
That wasn't even me. That was my dog. That's my son's government though.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
That's all.
Nice.
But yeah, one of my dogs, he gave me that name. My real name is Hansel, like Hansel and Gretel.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like my dog used to call me H.
And
one day he spelled it out.
Around the campfire.
There's no desserts.
You gotta search
man.
name.
Did Hansel and Gretel not get caught with desserts? Just
Yeah,
curious.
but they almost got
They got
ate.
made into
They got like
They
yeah,
tried
almost
to
got
they
made
tried to
into
keep feed them desserts.
Yeah.
They
Nah.
put ass in the
So
oven.
maybe. So
Yeah, they
that-
pushed the witch in the oven.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. They got a body on them. Yeah. In real
Yeah,
life,
yeah,
Hansel
yeah,
and Gretel
yeah.
got a
Real
body
life,
on them.
yeah.
Yeah,
Defense,
yeah.
though, 'cause she tried to get at
It
them.
is self-defense, but who
but
gonna
still-
tell the story?
Exactly. Exactly.
The
Just-
victor.
Right, the victor tell the story, right?
Yeah, exactly. You just ran. Hey, in my story, if I'm Hansel and Gretel, you know what I'm saying? If I'm Gretel, you know what I'm saying, and you.
Be Hansel, bro. Just be
Yo, why you the girl? Yo, why you
Good
the girl?
question. Good question.
Listen.
Off rip, he said he was the girl,
and
allegedly.
listen, you know the telephone game.
Steve Cash a bad bitch, I always say.
You know the telephone game. You don't always say that first off. But anyway, you know
I said it today.
You know the telephone game. You know shit gets on. Anyways, you run through a fucking house. Hey, I'm caught a body out there, bitch. That's how I'm gonna tell the story.
That's how you tell it?
I'm telling. I walked on some real gangsta ass shit. I pushed a bitch in the oven.
was a war.
I stole all her shit, and I was out.
You know, that's crazy. Because you know how I'm telling the story?
Oh, here it come.
I'm telling the story, bro. I don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about. What?
Yeah.
The woods? What the fuck I need to be in the woods for? Oh, you got my fingerprints. I don't know how they got that. That's crazy.
And that's actually kind of gangster with the body. You left the body in the woods.
Now, I understand that
That's
that's
some gangsta
gangster.
ass
I ain't
shit,
even
too.
trying to be gangster. I want to be the, I want to get away like Kaiser Sosa. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally, yeah.
With the crooked feet.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you.
So
Makes sense.
Verbal Kent was the
Verbal. You want to be surprised when
Yeah.
yeah, like him.
Oh shit.
No, you're not gonna believe it. If a nigga didn't watch the movie, you be like, nah, that nigga did not. The crooked nigga with the fucked up hand, he was the one killing everybody.
And it definitely would
One of my
make
favorite
sense.
movies of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
100.
Bro hit him with the no.
No, because you wouldn't believe it, right?
Yeah. He
So
seemed really taken back.
So your man gave you the name, or it helped you come up with the name.
Yeah, that was his nickname for me. Yeah.
How did
He used to call me H.
Because you said he called you H and then it went like.
Well, we used to, he draw on the chalkboard and shit. So one day he just spelled it out, and I was like, "Oh, that's hard. I like that."
super hard.
But it wasn't a rap name. It was like, just something that as a kid you go by. So I used to draw it in a notebook. So we had my first show before I left Delaware, and I think I was like 19, and they was like, "Yo, what's your rap name gonna be?" Because I had plenty of nicknames.
Can we at least have one?
Yes.
Oh, my favorite
Yes.
my favorite one was Henny.
Okay.
Henny.
Okay.
They called me Henny.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because when I first moved out to the spot out there, we used to hoop, and niggas be like, "Yo, what's your name?" I'm like, "Yo, Hansel." They're like, "Yo, we got Hennessy," and I'm like, "Y'all get Hennessy out of Hansel from?" So I was Hennessy for a long time, and Hennessy gonna turn into Henny.
Yeah.
So I was Henny for a long. I'm still Henny to some people when I go back to the crib. Yeah, that was my favorite. Whenever I used to enter like freestyle battles, I used to enter as Henny, just so people wouldn't like not get in the battle.
Wait, why do you think they're not going to get in a battle?
They ain't want no smoke with me, man.
Right.
They ain't want no smoke with me, bro. No smoke, not at all. Off the top, freestyle
Oh,
battle.
Henny in
Yeah,
there.
remember like
They wouldn't know, but they wouldn't know. They be like, Henny, who the fuck Henny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I show up, they like, oh yeah, bitch. I'm here to get the bag.
Why
People say some crazy
No,
shit.
no, it's
Go
nothing
ahead.
crazy. Because I'm like, it's not crazy. It's really not.
No.
Because these are things I'm actually genuinely have been interested for a long time. Because honestly, like I say, off mics, I watched. Like, I was like, oh shit, nigga's nice. Like, so why'd you have so many names in the first place? Like, why'd you keep switching? Is it like
What you mean?
You say you went one name was Henny. Obviously, one's H, and then whatever else. You said your favorite was Henny,
Yeah.
but you have others.
You got family nicknames. You got
Oh, that's what it was.
nicknames.
Okay.
You know,
I thought
like
you meant,
from ball. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people might give you different nicknames. Certain girls might call you. You know what I mean? Everybody got like their family nickname. Like my family nickname, like my cousin used to call me Oli.
Okay.
I guess it's like, I don't know, but whenever that old ass song came out, Oli, Oli,
Oh,
oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They used to sing that shit, and I guess I used to turn up as a kid, so that was my name, I guess.
Family
It's
name
funny
is
to do it with all the AKAs, talk about somebody having a bunch of
Having
names.
yeah.
Anyway. All right, Ben, what era could we say you come from like a battle rap era? Like is that your no, don't call it that?
I mean, you can
The
call it
reason
whatever
I'm
you
gonna-
like.
The reason because do you still follow battle rap today?
Nah, not really. I'm trying to get back into it, but,
It's hard?
I would say so.
Why is that hard for you?
It's just like time.
Of
Like,
being able to commit.
yeah, like to follow who's who and who's doing what or who's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hear names. I'm like, oh, that rings a bell.
The big names.
Yeah, but I'll hear, I'm around a lot of people that's
still in that.
That's really in.
Yeah, right.
Those
They're
And-
active.
Yeah, and like I'll hear certain names. I'm like, oh yeah, that dude from, or he from, oh yeah, I remember him. But it's like I don't have time to sit down and just watch battle rap.
I got you.
And like it's
Follow
like
these
wrestling.
storylines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Lots of storylines.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it? Would you say it's easier, even though you don't wouldn't consider yourself an active as far as like you battling, you got battle next week or whatnot, but it's a lot different now. Whereas you really had to go off the top, then versus versus
it's
coming
definitely
through
different.
with written the whole. It's like you said, it's like wrestling. Like you have a whole performance. I practiced this.
Yeah,
shit.
they be practicing for months.
I come back. Hey, when you hit one of these, hey, run it back, like all that running.
Yeah.
Like, but when you was in, there ain't no running. Hey, I forgot what the fuck. Whatever I said. Like ain't no running back.
I said what I said, and a lot of times I ain't remember what I said.
Right.
I was in that zone, and it was what it was. You know, you got shock value.
Did you ever come with like? Because I always wonder, right? All right, because you was on a Freestyle Friday for.
Well, I was in there for a performance tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you come pre-written? Did you come with anything?
No, we was performing songs on there.
Okay. So all right, back to battling. I'll ask you about the battling part then. Did you ever come with anything pre-written?
Nah.
Everything was
I
always
love
just
it.
just
off the top.
Well, what would give you that draw off the top? Like that's just adrenaline to be like, all right, I'm walking in this building empty. I gotta
Look at you.
I ain't got a full
I just look at you, and it is what it is. Like the last battle I had, it was kind of weak, but it was kind of funny because like the night before, one of the homies, they people sent me some pictures of this dude, so I went and got him blown up.
Oh shit.
So I walk into the battle like I ain't even gotta go hard. Like I'm gonna let you fight yourself with these pictures. And the battle was kind of weak, but it was like funny. Like you had to be there. Like the energy level was through the fucking roof. And bar for bar, did he have some dope bars? Yeah, but
was his shit
the
written?
performance? No, it was written. It was written, and I freestyled, but I knew I didn't have to go that hard. You know, I could play down the competition because now you came with something that you already prepared for me.
Yeah.
But you didn't prepare for this. So
there's
now
no rebuttals.
there's no rebuttals, and now you looking
Was it
crazy.
You looking
Was it
wild
rounds?
crazy.
Yeah, it was like 3 rounds.
Okay, so he had a chance, but he couldn't because he already was.
I mean, he was nice. He was a nice dude. Like if we was going like no all bullshit aside, if we were going like freestyle for freestyle, I'd have gave him the work. You know what I'm saying? If it was written, I've never even written a battle ever in my life. I've never written a battle ever, and I think I've only lost maybe 1 battle. 2. I lost 2. I lost my first one, and I lost another one because the judge said he couldn't hear me.
I was about to ask you, do you feel you lost, or is that judge battle like everyone else? Because you can.
Well,
still,
the first one I definitely lost.
You felt you lost.
No, I know I lost. I know I
cleaned up.
lost because I was pissed that I gave such a performance.
Well, he 30'd you.
It was a 1 rounder, but
Okay.
it was if it was 3, he probably would have 30'd me.
You got 30 then a
The
one.
way I felt because it's like, you know, when you got that chick that you've been waiting for, and you put on a poor performance,
Yeah.
and then you gotta leave like that because you know you ain't gonna get another chance.
Fucked it up.
Yeah, but that feeling that you feel, that's how I felt. I was like, man, I couldn't blame nobody. I'm not one for blaming. I've never been that guy, man. It was rigged or it was that nigga did what he did. Do I think he was a better battle rapper or a better rapper? Fuck no. At that time, he knew how to control his Super Saiyan. That's what I'm gonna call it. He knew how to turn up and get in his zone and do what he needed to do when he needed to. You know what I mean? At that time, I was fresh. That was my first battle ever.
Damn, nigga went Super Saiyan on you.
I ain't saying he was. I ain't saying he was Super Saiyan, but his version.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His version, because I mean, he wasn't that good. He wasn't that good.
Right, but it's a learning process. You had to learn. Growing,
Yeah,
man.
that's experience.
Nah, I had to get better. Fuck that. It
Growing
wasn't.
pains?
It wasn't
You want the rematch?
nah,
You
you good. It's
Hey, well,
because it's not a contest now.
I ain't gonna listen. I don't want to do it, but listen, we got a surprise guest. Hey, come out the bag. It's that nigga.
Okay, come on. Come on. I know he ain't coming. That nigga washed.
We don't even know his name.
I don't know.
It's that nigga.
All right, so cool. All right, so I understand now. I feel you. So I'm still a battle rap. I love battle rap.
battle rap.
I love that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I just love it.
When we get off air, I'm gonna tell you some cool shit that's happening, and
Alright,
you're gonna
cool.
you
And
gonna love it. You gonna
Great.
Love it.
And if I don't know, unless it's like with your shit that you had,
Nah,
didn't
you-
put
nah,
out,
nah,
I
you don't know
Okay,
this.
well, I would love to hear.
I
about
have
it.
some inside information
Okay,
that
great.
you'll be
All right, we could definitely
excited about.
We could definitely get into that because I go to local events when I hear about them.
Yeah.
It's just an art for me. Like it's just like the creativity of it. Like it's like to
Nah,
me,
it's genius.
for me, it's like on some beautiful shit. Like I know this might sound wild, but to me, it's like
Nothing that
how,
you say can sound wilder than desserts at the campfire.
Desserts at the
Listen,
campfire.
listen, Hansel, listen. When people pin this shit, and it's like not the wax shit. I'm talking on some real good pin shit. Like, how's your brain? To me, it's like you're a genius in the right of this art here. You know what I'm saying? To me, you are a fucking genius. I'm not saying you can go out here and solve whatever math problems or whatever. You're not making a vaccine for the world. I'm talking about in the world of this battle.
This art form,
you
in
are
this
amazing.
culture.
Your brain thinks different.
Who's your favorite?
Right off the bat, twerk.
Jersey Twerk?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
yeah, he's literally.
that's one of my good friends, best friends. Like he comes to
And I know
he's in Tampa a lot.
Yeah.
I was about to say he was out here yesterday. I don't like super follow like exactly where him or people at, but I'm in it, so I see what people where they tweet, say Instagram, whatever. I was like, fuck! I was out the other day. I was like, damn, I wish I was just in the same spot. As
Next
I wish I was
time,
there.
next time he's here, I'll make sure that y'all.
I would love it.
No, I'm
Like,
serious. I got you.
But it don't just stop there. Like I will fan out and like start running down a list of names. Like I really fuck with
Who's
it.
number 2?
I gotta go with Sean's performance, or maybe Geechee. It's hard. It's
It's like giving a
toss.
proper top 5.
Yeah.
But also, I would if we start to do this, I would start to feel bad for not giving like honorable mentions from like if I mentioned Swave or or
God,
Philly.
he in his zone too. He in his
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I
element.
really,
People,
you know what I'm
people
saying?
that really do it at a high level may not like Lux. It's Lux for me when you talk battle.
That's
but
your favorite?
I can't. Yeah, I love the way his brain works. With
You know, I
his
used to
words.
watch a lot when I was a youngin. The boy from Philly that passed away.
Oh yeah. Tech.
Tech.
Yeah, I used to love. He had this line that really I used to rewind that shit. When he said, "I punched this dead nigga dead in his face,"
Yeah,
I
bro.
was like, "Oh my god, what did he say?" Rewind. Like he was just so like his delivery.
I was gonna say you talk about performance.
His-
His
oh,
performance
my
was
God.
A1. The way he did that
The
shit.
thing is, I actually I'm kind of biased to a lot of Philly shit. I personally feel the best rappers, battle rappers specifically, just come from Philly.
Ain't that boy from out that way? The one dude that's popping now. He's on Grit. Is it Grit? Nah. It's one of them hyper dudes. My nephew put me on to him. He said he from out that way.
Okay, I would if I heard the name, then maybe
He's
I'm-
really popular.
Yeah.
He's really popular. I was talking to Clips. He said he from out there too.
Ease block captain.
Nah.
No,
Nah. It's a little skinny dude. He be rapping like he on like crack. He be like throwing his hat and shit. He be I find
I would
it.
have to see because but
It's really popular. Really,
yeah,
really popular.
Then I'm probably aware, but yeah, I feel like you just said, Tech.
This is getting interesting. Who's your favorite rapper all time?
Gotta go with Hove. Second though is Joe Budden. It just what it, and I don't know. Get it? People hate Joe. People may hate Joe, but I can't help.
Nah, I ain't saying he can't rap. Nah, I have a good friend actually who's my battle rap guy.
Mm-hmm.
He does all the filming for he does a lot of the filming for URL. His name is Snub G's, and Snub, his favorite rapper is Joe Budden, and we always go back and forth.
Literally my
Always.
favorite of all.
You
Like
said
when people,
Joseph Hove. Is it?
Huh?
Is it A1 Hove? Or you got a
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, it's Hove, and then there's like a gap, and then there's like,
I like that.
you know what I mean? Like I would say second will have to be Rakim,
Nice.
then Big, and then if I had to give you another one, it'd probably be Siegel,
Nice.
Beanie.
Nice.
and then Scarface. That's my 5.
Mine's go Lupe, Jay, and then I can name a whole bunch of other people.
Yeah,
it's hard
like
for
current.
Yeah, actively, I still go
I'm
back.
saying
and,
active. I think my favorite is I want to say Kendrick.
I love Kendrick.
I go Kendrick, then I go Drake. If we're going active, those my A1 and A. That's like they could flip flop either one.
That's why it's hard for me to always put together a top 5 because honestly, again, music is just what feeling sound
Yeah,
like. I
man.
could feel like whatever I could say. I say Kiss right now. Jada Kiss, the best to ever grace a mic, and I'm not wrong. I mean, if someone told me Kiss their favorite rapper, I can't argue that. I feel you, but if I say it, who knows how I'm gonna feel 5 minutes from now? I might forget some shit like, damn, well, Beans did.
Yeah, Beans and them.
Well, I found out that Drake was one of my favorites from my playlist. So when I listen to music, I'll throw them like if you're an artist that always drop albums, I'll go through your albums and put my favorites in a playlist. I'll like the favorite Hove, the favorite Ross, favorite Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? So I was like looking at my playlist for Drake, and I was like, And then they give you that list of the artists that you listen to the
Yeah.
most, and I'm like,
recently played.
yeah, and I'm like, oh shit, I listen to a lot of Drake.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do like Drake. He's the only soft rapper that I like.
Nice.
Like the rest of the rappers, I feel like they'll punch you in your face on sight. Like if you say something crazy to him. Like I think I can relate to Drake because he has so many different moods.
Yeah.
Like if you feel like you want to be in this mood, you want to chill, you just drive and you.
There's a Drake album for every vibe.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there's specific Drake songs.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
I
that's
feel
the
like
album, I'm
every album is like.
Fairly leveled up each one.
Nah, no, it's the same. It's the same songs.
His structure the same.
His structure's the same. They don't go too far out of the box.
He stays safe.
But he stays safe. But he doesn't have, outside of Take Care, I don't think he has a wow album.
I agree.
He has wow songs, but he doesn't have he doesn't have a classic album where you like, yo, this one is undisputedly like this is the best Drake album. Like Take Care was that.
I was gonna ask, so you're taking.
Hold on, is that Take Care the one we sitting at the table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The candle.
Yeah. That was classic. I like that one.
I bought that one. Like the physical.
So whenever we talk about, whenever the discussion comes up of like favorite, like I'd like to take Hove off the list, like leave Biggie off, because everyone you're gonna start
those
your
have to be
list.
named.
Your list will only then it's a top 3 or 4, or I'm sorry,
Right.
top 3 or
But
2.
you can't really take them off the list because the era's changed. So when you talk to these young guys,
Oh, yeah, they'll never be.
their list may start with Kanye
or Young Thug.
or Travis,
But then you
or
added that
Kodak.
caveat earlier. You said active. Active. Is
Yeah,
important, too.
but I'm
With
saying
all hip-hop.
active.
Yeah.
But active, a lot of my favorites ain't active.
Yeah.
If you say active, who I listen to the most right now besides Drake it would be Conway. I didn't know how nice Conway was till I did the Conway till we booked him. We did the Conway concert and I'm listening to him like I was on Benny.
What about
face, yeah.
so in the visual member, so Griselda, the whole group, like
No.
you don't fuck with. I bet I know you don't.
I just said 2 out of the 3 that I fuck with. I don't fuck with him. I skip him every time I hear his voice. Soon as he come on, don't ever.
you don't like his voice though. Why you don't like his voice?
I hate his voice. I hate his delivery. His ad-libs is cool.
Well, how you feel about
I don't know.
The unmentioned member who was actually in there but kind of not. Stove God,
No,
You know what's crazy? I just was listening to him on the way here.
nigga, the most fireest.
No,
put
he's
me on
not.
him.
He's not.
I love-
no, thank you.
but-
I'm only
but let me-
5 songs in. I'm already at 5
Okay,
skips.
so assuming,
God damn.
because to me that's very crazy.
I like
Is it-
38 Special better.
5 out of 5 skips is nasty.
Okay, did you listen to?
I don't know.
All right, well, if you listen to Stove God's album, just the album or just him, maybe it's the features. Maybe you listen to him on like featured on their records. Or
No,
whatnot.
no. I listen.
You
So
don't wanna hear
in
it.
Spotify, there's a thing that says check out artists.
You know what's so funny? I was just go ahead.
So you hit the check out artists, and they give you their top 5
Mm-hmm.
songs, their highest played songs. Then they have the albums.
Yep.
I'll push play on the top 5. I listen to it. Got the
5 skips out of his top 5.
5 out of 5.
This
It's
is
5
one.
out of 5.
This is one reason I literally love fucking hip hop, because you and I, or we all can agree on certain things. And we like, okay, this shit's dope. That's that. We can talk about Griselda. We can talk about Benny, whatever. But then when we mention a Stove God in a situation, for you it's 5 out of 5 skips. I'm saying
5 out of
this
5
nigga
plays.
is fucking lit.
I can believe that.
He's like that for real.
I'm somewhere in the
And
middle.
I'm like, how don't you feel that drug talk? This nigga talking drug talk better than motherfucking.
Push.
Oh, that's different. You gave me push. Like, see, you're in a push fan.
I love Push.
Okay, I was about to say like, cause
But your guy?
Stove God is like
He's your
that.
guy now.
No,
Yeah, that is his guy. That's his guy.
I'm waiting for Stove God to like do a local show. I'm front row in merch, fucking rapping. I might come with baking soda.
Okay.
I might come with residue on me.
I might hit my boy up and see if we can make it happen.
I will
Just
definitely
to
be
see
there.
Steve show up
Hey,
full merch.
right, I'm telling
Hey,
you.
I'm wrong about a lot of artists. I'm very like picky when it
And
comes to
sometimes
rappers.
people get it. Sometimes not just you. People, I've gotten shit late. Sometimes just late, not even super late. Just a little bit later.
Just a little bit
It just
later
don't-
than when it
It just may not click.
Especially when I find out about you on accident. Like I heard him on a song that made me want to listen to, because I didn't know it was him and some other dude and Benny, and I was like, which one of these niggas is this? So I found out it was that dude, literally on my way here, and I was like, okay, let me listen to this dude. And by the time I got off of the Del Mabry exit till I got here, I skipped 5 of his songs.
skips.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I was like, all right, no thank you.
Is it just curious? And then we won't stay here much longer. Is it his voice? Is it just his lyrics is trash?
It's not his voice. It's just a combination of not great music.
Okay.
It's like for your other boy from what's his name, West Side. It's his voice. It's his voice and delivery. Yeah, but for your guy, I mean, and maybe his 5 popular songs are not the best songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But five skips is definitely gonna get
That's
you
a
into.
lot.
I'll catch you on another track. And
Yeah.
maybe what my man say, different time, different circumstances. Yeah.
Okay,
You
yeah,
know?
that makes sense. But all right, back to we're gonna talk Conway though. That's
Conway's the guy.
I can fully agree.
Yeah, he's the guy.
I fully agree. With Conway though,
Buffalo niggas.
I was a little throw. Obviously the physical and it's like his because he was shot.
Yeah, you got
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So I was
Bell's
looking. I was
palsy.
like, huh?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I thought it was that before
That's
I knew
what
the
it is.
story. I thought he was shot. In his
Yeah,
face.
that too. Well, he got hit in the. It wasn't his face. It was his. The back of the head. I think something.
Oh, maybe
Bell
I
palsy.
could be wrong.
Well, he says in his songs he has Bell palsy.
Oh,
So.
yeah. All right, yeah. But yeah, so I'm definitely a fan of them. My question to you though is because people just rewind a little bit because you were saying your man wanted you to do shows at was it Full Moon, and they were saying you can have all the money at the door
they
money or
moved,
whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Being you feel like fans are the same. Like how did you generate a crowd here? Being from because your content of music like Southern music is different and lyrical content is different. I wouldn't deem you as like a.
We live in Tampa though.
You think that's out here? I don't find many people like that,
You gotta move around more.
but I do.
People like what?
Like lyrically inclined, like the type of shit, like New York style type
It's that
sound.
New York niggas here. What you
Yo,
talking about?
it is so flooded with New York, Philly, Jersey, Connecticut. It's wild.
So you
And me as a performer, like I used to open for all the up north acts. So like the Locks, every time they would come, I would open for them. So I would meet fans and people, and they would follow me. You know, what I mean, we would get in contact. You know,
do you feel Southern fans fuck with you just as much?
yeah.
Because so far we've only spoken about up north.
Yeah, top-
like
up
that's
top.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I mean, we can. I'm inclined enough. We can drop it down bottom. We can go further south or north. Or I'm sorry. Or west. However far you want. Because I personally also love New Orleans and Texas. Like that's like I love that shit just as
With
much.
the music,
Yes.
Oh.
I love it just as much. So
I don't
just
be
can't-
knowing where niggas be from a lot unless they really, really talk about it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really big on just, you know, I like hood shit. I like ignorant shit. But I gotta feel like it's authentic. And I have to feel like, you know, it's a part of you. Like
It's not a gimmick.
yeah, like I if you ever get a chance, listen to Yo Gotti, I Am. That album is a classic to me. That whole album, like I was surprised at his level of skill. What made me listen to him, he had a track with J. Cole.
So that's Memphis type shit.
And I was like, whoa. You know, it's surprised like when certain artists stick with certain artists in a track, you kind of gotta be like, yo, all right, let me hear more. Yeah, let me hear more. So Gotti got me on that one. In the next album, he make a lot of deep records. I love deep records where you telling your story. I want to know about you. When I hear your album, I want to know about you. I want to like Meek Mill. My favorite album from him was the Championship joint.
Of course.
Like that was his deepest album, like, but that was the best album he's ever had. Like to me, that's the one that puts that plaque on that wall or hang that jersey in the stands. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has that one. That's his one. And
For me mentioning Meek, like I go back to like his Flamer series. Like I know it's not the most world famous. Niggas may not even ever heard of Flamers.
Right.
This might have been your first time ever even hearing about the series of mixtapes. But that's what put me on Meek. Well, no, that did not put me on Meek. I obviously knew before he started the series. But those fucking series, that Flamers series,
that
type
Flamers,
shit,
yeah, that was me. I moved here 04. So
Okay.
I went home whenever Meek was doing his thing in the streets.
Right.
Before Maybach, and they played damn near his whole mixtape when he had the Rose Red joint. And they played that shit like 17 times in the weekend. And I was just like, who the fuck is this guy? Everybody's on him. And this is in Delaware. We didn't even go to Philly. And I was like, yo, if y'all crazy about this nigga. And then, you know, the thing with Ross, the thing with T.I. happened. And then T.I. got locked up, moved him to
Right,
with
because he
Ross.
was with the Hustle Gang first.
Yeah.
And people don't really.
Yeah.
But that's kind of goes back to what I was saying. Like when I say I don't really run into that, I couldn't imagine a Flamers Meek coming here.
But
and,
I've ran,
being able to
yeah,
perform.
nah, he would.
but maybe you moved around.
But
a
I
little
but
bit.
I've run the cipher, so
Right.
you know it's different. So a lot of artists, you know, feel comfortable at my platform. A lot of northern people, they feel comfortable performing there because you know they have a ear, you know, and we get a lot of different places and a lot of different styles. So everybody feels comfortable to do their thing and to do them. And I meet a lot of northern people. Oh, where you from? Where you from? Where you from? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you got a different swag. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, being a host of a club and a, you know, because I was doing that too. I was hosting clubs, you know, emceeing the parties as well as throwing events. So I meet a lot of people just doing that alone, outside of just the music shit and the TV and all that other shit. And you know, at one point in time, I hosted a TV show. What the fuck was the name of the shit? I forget what it's called right now. But yeah, for like 2-3 years, it was on the WB joint. You know what I mean? So I just meet a lot of people, a lot of artists.
Keeping it on you on the way from the. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I was going. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It was gonna take it different.
Yeah, keeping it on you and away from like other artists and whatnot. What the hell how you stay so motivated in this, like to keep pushing this culture, pushing the culture forward, especially in Tampa. First, because you could just take this shit and run back,
Go
wherever you go back home to Delaware, go wherever you want. But
I love Tampa, bro.
Yeah.
Like I love this shit. I love Tampa, bro.
Was it
I
going where you
really
did
nah. You know what it was? I came here and I was, you know, I was a little wilder back then. Mm-hmm. So we was around a lot of unsavory characters. Mm-hmm. And so I met a lot of people who do things in the industry here that, you know, people didn't know on that side. They was on that side of the coin. And we built like real genuine relationships. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of like the respect and the love, and it was just like, hey, I got you. So, you know, and there's a lot of people that looked out. They seen the ambition, they seen the hustle, they seen, you know, everything, like, you know, like Buckwheat, La Loca, King JB, like they would always look out. Like I'd be, you know, going to the joint, hey man, come backstage, I'll give you my lanyard, you know what I mean, type shit. Like, oh shit, that's what's up, you know what I mean, like. But they seen me trying, they seen me out there in the streets. I was selling CDs for $1 on the corner forever, like, just, you know. And then the guys that, you know, we was really, you know, moving around with at the time, they kind of seen what was going on and was like, hey, listen, well, I got a plug over here on this, and I got to, you know, but my networking game is stupid.
Truly networking.
Yeah, my networking game is stupid. Like, you just drop me off, I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. I don't need you to point me to no direction. I'm going to find out.
Get it.
What would you tell a young age? With all this you got, with everything you know right now, let's say you could talk to yourself at 19. Like,
bigger.
Yeah?
That's what I said.
You was just saying.
Bigger.
Would that young age understand that? We'd be like, nigga, pause, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
Nah,
I need more context.
Nah, I would just tell him, think bigger. Do it bigger. Do it bigger. Like, it's all right. Like, go. So, I have a thing where, you know, coming from where I'm from, it's kind of like, you got to go get it. It's you start from the dirt, and you know, if you grew up in the projects, you get a nice house, you straight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
more than that, just
but me, right. So me now would tell him, hey, listen, that's a nice house, but go get that mansion. You know, go get. Hey, what you want, a castle? Go get that castle. Go ahead. You built for it. Go get it. You know, but I spend a lot of years coasting. I spent a few years coasting, but you know, I call it building the foundation. But I would just do it bigger. Just do it bigger. Go ahead. Fuck it. Go. Fail. It's all right. Fail. You know. Yeah, it's okay to fail. It's all right to fail. I would take the sure bets. Be like, damn, you always win, but like, I don't always play.
Well
you
said.
just stay and you make sure you just
Yeah.
stay safe.
Yeah.
In safe
Like a Drake album.
space.
Yeah, it's safe. It's safe. I'm gonna do safe. We gonna win. We gonna get, you know. Sometimes you, like I said at the casino one night, and I think I won maybe like, I want to say 15 out of 20 hands. But I'm at the $25 table and I'm betting $25. I'm betting $50. And the dude was like, bro, I don't know why you're not pushing. The dealer like, oh, why are you not betting hundreds right now? And I'm like,
yeah,
okay. And then I start betting hundreds. Next thing you know, we was up like 1,200. I was like, oh, okay,
Now
cool.
You had been.
I could have, right.
The whole time.
Bigger.
bigger risk, bigger reward.
Bigger. You winning, why not? You winning. And I mean, that's how I look at this shit. Like, I'm winning. Like, a lot of shit people don't understand is that I don't do it for what people think I do it for. You know, I have my reasons of doing shit, and that's all. It don't got to make sense to nobody. It just got to make sense to me. Like, they're like, oh, he's doing this to do. No, not. I'm really not. Like the festival. I just did the festival because I got tired of going to A3C. I loved A3C until they spread it out too far. And then it was like, damn, I was performing at A3C every year. My homegirl Kels was on the board. She was, you know, I met her in Tampa, one of my first producers. You know what I mean? And she was just like, hey, I got you, anything you need. So we was going out there. One year we was out there like 25 deep. And I was like, damn, why we ain't got nothing like this in Tampa? We got E-board,
right?
Why? But see, I was already working in all these clubs in E-board. So I was like, yo, I just go holler at them. So me and Buck, we had a conversation, and it was just like, yo, let's do it this year. And I'm like, this year? This year. It's like, we got 9 months. This year. All right, fuck it, this year. And that's, you know, that's how that went. But, you know, bigger. You know, bigger. Do it. I did it because that's what I wanted to do. I planned that shit 10 years prior. You know what I mean? I planned that shit 10 years prior. My next move, I've been planning for at least 8 years. It's going to happen this year. Well, 2022. It's going to happen this year. And it's just like, damn, that's what's up. It's just, sometimes you got to be patient, but sometimes you got to be super aggressive.
Yeah.
Fuck it, do it. And you know, I think that's the part that I think that a lot of people don't get to see. Like, I'm aggressive as fuck, but I be chilling.
But they don't quite know.
Yeah, I be chilling.
You have all right. There's one thing that I do actually enjoy about you. I think this shit's dope as fuck. That you actually you're sober. You're very You're aware. It's a family show, so I do want to even promote that you don't smoke, you don't drink.
Yeah, never have.
That's just dope to me. But if you don't mind me asking, is there a certain reason why not?
Well, growing up, I had a lot of influences around me that prevented me and spoke, you know, showed me that, you know, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? By the time I got older, it was more so like it's a negative. You know, when we used to hoop, it was always that one drunk motherfucker that used to tell you, hey, man, if I wasn't drunk, man, I would have did well. Maybe you shouldn't have got drunk and you wouldn't got your ass busted.
Right.
So, you know, that's that. And then as I got even older, it to me looked like a weakness. It became like, I kind of looked at it as a weakness because a lot of people who indulge in liquor and alcohol, drugs or whatever, they can't stop whenever they want to.
Slave to it.
Yeah, you can't just stop. If you wanted to go cold turkey right now, could you? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they say, yeah, but they can't. Addiction is real. It's not just always drugs or, you know, some people are addicted to people, you know.
Levels of addiction.
Yeah, but I just feel like, you know, having self-control is something that you have to have in this life, in this world. Like, even if you did choose to do this, whatever you chose to do, can you control yourself enough to stop because it is affecting you without going all the way down to rock bottom?
Right. Like just on the spot, just, you know.
Like, you know, I don't want to do this no more. Yeah. Nah, let's do something else. And to be honest with you, a lot of people can't do that with anything in life. They just can't do it. They're like, it's even with people, you know, if you're in a toxic relationship, you can't, a lot of people can't be like, you know what, I'm done. Why? Because I want to be done. They can't do it.
Yeah, drawing back.
Yeah. That's a form of addiction. You can't. I want to be able to. What my man said in the movie. If you can't leave, walk away from it 30 seconds. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah.
And that's how I feel. Like only thing that I can't walk away from is my family. In 30 seconds, like relationships. If it ain't right, it ain't right. It's not. You know, we could be, you know, cool, but I don't have to deal with you. What's the connection? So self-control to me that's where it starts. It starts with self-control, mind control, you know, things like that.
I think we can all drink to that.
Yeah.
I think we all drink to that.
Missed the whole lesson.
The whole show, you know.
Shit, my fault.
No. For one, that was a great info, and for two, some of you may not know, it is a family show. It's also comedy style too. Like,
right.
niggas like, give the message and the medicine. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You great. You honestly, that was a great example. And I feel you, and I really love the fact that you delivered that shit. And also, you gave me a real answer to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's real. I mean,
and I commend you for that. I think that shit's dope to not I'm not much of a smoker. I know other drugs. I don't do drugs. Like,
Come on, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
No, this is me regular.
joking.
Believe it or
This
not,
is me
no.
regular. It's crazy, right? No, seriously, like with drugs, like, that's just me. But I also understand other people that may indulge in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I drink heavily. Like, no, being addicted. I take challenge all the time. Especially when I jump on my fitness grind, I stop like that, cold turkey, because it's go time.
Yeah.
I take on other challenge, whether it's fasting or whatever. Like everything, I really do feel you. That it makes sense, and it is fucking
It's honestly
real.
about being in control of what you want to do.
Self-control.
I ain't saying you have to stop, but whatever you choose to do,
And
you choose to do.
whatever.
Yeah, stick
It can
to it.
be, I don't know, whatever wild shit. I don't know. Maybe you gotta, I don't know. Whatever it is you do. Maybe you have a spinning habit.
And like you said, that self-control is what's important, because we are the
Mm-hmm.
Pour Up podcast, so we do pour up. We pour up very well. But at the end of the day, if we was on here like doing some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying?
but
Like,
you
and
choose
it's-
that. You know,
Right,
that's
right.
You're choosing.
Exactly,
You're choosing.
exactly,
And
exactly.
to me, like just being self-aware, self-control, and you know, being in these clubs and working in so many clubs that I've worked in, you know, the liquor's free.
And you're
you know,
watching
everybody's
people.
like, yo, smoke. Nah, I'm good, bro. Or they doing whatever they do. Nah, I'm good, bro. You know, because I don't know. I just always want to be on point.
Mm-hmm.
If I make
Yeah.
a decision, I want to make a decision. Like I want to be at all point time. Hey, let's do that. You know what I mean? Like a couple of the homies, they got baby moms that, you know, they became baby moms because they're liquor. You know, they made a crazy decision. And you know, I see that. I look at all of that, and I'm like, damn, dog, I don't want to be that guy.
Like
Like,
all the negatives we was talking about.
yeah, like you know, it's I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, when homie starts stretching it.
Yeah. Because you know what I mean. I got a couple homies that be, you know, they tell you, man, I was drunk, man. Like,
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean, I was fucked up, so I couldn't. You know what I mean. She was there, and I was okay. All right.
Nah, you got sometimes when shit like that happen, though, you gotta take people to the purple building. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Go to that purple building.
It's pink, I thought.
No, it's purple.
It's purple?
I was just there. I was there like 3 times last week. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You
What
gotta
the
take-
fuck is the purple building?
You just go to the
that's-
red and white one,
that's
too.
the
Get
chop
that.
shop. That's where you take people to, for the chop shop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you know what I'm saying? I don't
I'm thinking about that at-home chop
I
shop.
don't-
That's purple.
No,
Yeah.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't change diapers. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather change drop tops. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
So we going to
You ain't got no kids?
I
Yeah,
got
he does.
one,
Oh.
but
He almost done.
Yeah.
almost.
18.
Listen, this is what you gotta do, right? Don't be a good dad. Like, just lead them niggas. Like, that's her responsibility. If they don't want them kids, bro, then they never should have got pregnant. That's on them.
You zooming in on him.
I know. I'm gonna know that now.
No, I'm bullshitting. Obviously, everyone knows I love my son.
Nah.
like that. My son's actually
Sometimes you gotta-
his birthday is next month, and he'll be 18. So I'll be like,
Oh,
yeah.
word.
I was-
Congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk later about that because I'm doing a big party for him. I was gonna tell y'all niggas. I ain't know this, but anyway, neither here nor there. Yeah. So I only got one kid. That was once 18 years ago, but I know. Yeah, I'm very careful these days. And if I'm not, off to the chop shop. Purple building right there. Hey, let's snip step.
Okay.
And also, because I never wanted a little girl. It's easier for me to raise. I only raise one boy, but it's easy. I would imagine it's easier to raise boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a son.
Right. I just think it's easier because I think a little girl would have me wrapped around her finger and I wouldn't be able to do things properly. So,
Yeah, I'll be in prison.
you know what I'm saying? So for me, honestly, it's either a boy or an abortion. We're going to pick one.
Okay. What's the name of that movie? Is that we're gonna have a boy with the dude that played Boy Right? He was the dictator. The dictator.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have a boy, we're gonna have an
Yeah.
abortion.
Yeah, that was Borat.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm bullshit. I'm joking with that part. But seriously.
Are you?
He always say he bullshit, right? When he says some truthful shit, like, no, I'm bullshit, I'm bullshit.
you gotta always
Hey, I
find
just
that
smoked that nigga last night. Nah, I'm playing.
Nah, I don't play.
Somebody else shot him.
Is there a little bit of truth in there?
Sprinkle some truth.
Yeah, and also I believe if you have a girl, it's more so on the man. I think you have a weak back. Like as a man, your back isn't strong enough to create a boy. That's where that shit came from. You know what I'm saying? I have a boy. Mike, you have children?
I do have one.
What you
boy.
have? Your gender is a what?
He's a boy,
Oh,
16-year-old
and
boy.
you have a child?
Yes.
What's your gender? If you don't mind me asking.
Girl. You know she's a girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
Your lower back no. Before you know. Listen. So, anyways, when we're at a table full of strong back niggas,
Yo,
Word, that's a wild.
that's a wild. Yo, you wilding today.
Listen, so I don't.
This is why. This is actually why I drink. For sure. This is why
Yo, so we was talking about all the different scenes, Texas, Tampa, Philly, but I want to get into the Tampa scene because you tapped in.
I love Tampa. I love Tampa, bro. I love Tampa. I'm happy I came here. Tampa saved my life. I couldn't imagine what my life would be if I stayed. Like, yeah. Because there, I feel like the dark side is really dark, right? It's really dark. And everybody wears that you have to wear that, you know? I really feel like, just where I'm from, like, I can't speak about nowhere else, but I feel like Wilmington, like, if you really from the city, like, you really, it's really a dark place, and the energy is dark. Like, you know, it's some good guys there. It's you know, but I feel like the whole mood of the city is just on some grimy, like, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I don't know you. Like, people get shot every day. You know, it's not. It's really hood. It's really street.
Survival type shit.
Yeah, but but you when you're in it, you in it. You don't realize that it's not life. You don't realize it's not the norm. Like, you in it, that's the way it is. So, you know, here I feel like you can, you know, it's you don't have to wear that. You don't have to wear that at all times. You got to show it, but you don't have to show it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, just, you know, you could do you. You could be happy. You could be, you know, bright.
You can smile.
Yeah.
You don't got to be all aggressive. It's not always. Rough.
Oh yeah, the aggression level is low here. I love it.
A lot lower. I think.
I like up north girls though.
Because aggression level
Oh
high.
my god, it's nothing like it. Nothing like it. Yeah, nothing like it.
Man, it's like a flashback.
Yeah, man. Yeah. had some good nights. Good nights.
So you were saying the Tampa scene.
Yeah, so we talk about the music scene. I know ODS, Crowbar. You mentioned Full Moon and Rest in Peace. That was our spot. Like, we grew
You used to
up
be in
on.
there? Yeah, I used to host
Right
there
there on
every
stage.
Friday and Saturday. That was me on the mic. That was me.
You probably seen us, bro. You was in there.
That was my job from when I came back from 106 in Park. So 08 till that bitch closed down.
Damn.
I was the host.
Why you never try to holla at Free, man?
She wasn't the girl over there when I was there.
Oh,
they had Roxy.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
Roxy and
yeah.
Terrence
Yeah.
then.
yeah,
Roxy and Terrence then. Okay. Yeah, it's not the same. It's not quite the same.
Not the same at all.
Yeah, I feel
No.
you. Would you would have tried to holla at Free?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. But we'd have built a nice little, you know, relationship.
Yeah, I understand how that can go.
Yeah, I'm really cool with the casting director over there. Me and him, we've always had a good relationship. He's over there at Viacom now, so he does a lot of stuff with Charlamagne's show over there and all this shit over there at Cartoon Network and Adult Swim and all of that. So, you know, that's my guy. Shout out to Terrence.
You don't still get the itch to like put out an album or a record or two? Because when you hear things, you be like, damn, you know what? If I would, you could have done it like this if it was me, but it could just be.
So I never stopped recording. I'm still sponsored by a studio, so I go in there at least once a week and just
It's therapy for you? Yeah, okay.
Therapeutic, very therapeutic. I have.
It's just like Quick 16 or a whole complete body as a whole record. Like,
I've never stopped recording.
so you okay? So when you
So
do
I have
go
a whole
record,
library of music that a lot of people's never heard.
I feel you. But because what I'm saying is like maybe even fuck a 16, you might go and just drop on some game shit 300 bars.
That shit's trash to me.
You know, a 300 bars is just trash to drop.
Yeah.
All right, then what is like? You want to complete you think a record is more suffice than just wasting bars? Is it wasted bars? Is that why?
Yeah, it's a waste of bars.
Okay,
Yeah, people's attention span been too short for 300 bars.
I would say so today.
Even back then,
I
I didn't even
would
listen.
disagree.
I wouldn't even listen to 300 bars. I
There was a market for it then, though.
I listened to it because if you remember 300 bars, there was people who did like 100 bars. There's people who did 200 bars. Game did 300 bars. Like, nobody's listening unless you're a fan of them. Nobody's just pop like, yo, listen to this 300 bars.
I can give you that.
Like,
I
no.
can agree. I will agree to that. If you're not a fan, I'm
Checking out a
a
random
fan of
300
game.
bars is
So
crazy.
So let me tell you this. Let me break it down. My mental.
Mm-hmm.
You will remember a song before you remember
no facts.
150 of his 300 bars.
I will fully agree.
And you will repeat a song before you repeat 150 or even 100 of his 300 bars. A good song does it. It does it every time.
With that mindset, I agree. I took that at that time when Game would do that and people did have 100 bars or whatever. I think Game was just was creating margin like I get it. Y'all do 100 bars, 150. I'm finna do 300, and all these shits gonna be fire. Whether it's considered fire or not, you're right. People aren't gonna remember it.
Give me the last 2 bars.
There you go. I can't. We're talking mad years, but also
Right.
my memory isn't the. I like again. Joe is my best
Favorite Joe Buttons mixtape
New Music 3 MOD.
song.
MM2.
Dear Diary.
Mood Music 2 is my shit.
I fuck with 2.
With the Anthony Hamilton intro.
Oh yeah. 3 was
Yeah.
tough too though.
3 was decent, but 2 was my shit.
I was waiting for 3.
But you
I
remember,
fuck with
you remember that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dear Diary.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is 300 bars. See, 300 bars is for niggas that you don't know can rap.
I can
And you
agree.
like, damn, this nigga went in. Like if when Lil Wayne was on his No Ceilings days, or you know, you be like, damn, he can really go in. We already know you can rap. We know that you good. We know you
want
got
substance.
bars. Yeah,
Give
no,
substance.
it's not substance. It's
No,
like
give me a record with something
yeah,
that
but
matters.
it's quicker, it's smoother, the transition's better. So you know, you kind of got to look at it like from a consumer's perspective. If you're doing music, I feel like if you're doing music, if you just feeding the same fans that you already have, then it's wasted. It's wasted. Like
I can agree with that.
you need to grow your demographic. The plan is to grow it. You know, it's not just to keep giving the same people, the same 20 people, the same. I can rap. We already know you can rap. That's why we're fans. Let's get the new guys in so y'all can talk about the new shit that's good and you know, repeat.
That makes sense. I completely understand that.
Yeah, if
logic.
he was my artist, I'd have told him no. I'd have said, listen, take that and chop that up and give me 2 songs, 3 songs.
Half album.
Yeah, give me some dope. Like one of my favorite game projects was, I don't know if it's an album or mixtape. It was like 1995 or some shit like that.
I think 92.
1992. Yeah, whatever it was,
Right,
one of
right.
them. Oh my god, he has some phenomenal tracks on there. But you know, it ain't do no numbers. But it was
Good
dope.
offering.
It was dope. I like rap. I like rappers that can rap. You know, I like rappers that can't rap as long as you giving me your version of the music.
Makes sense.
But Tampa, you know, to get back to Tampa.
And back to you real quick before
Okay.
back to him. All right, because I know you do your thing.
Oh, music. Yeah, I got a lot of music, bro.
Do you ever think about releasing it?
Yeah, I'm gonna release some shit
Like, okay, cool.
soon.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be not every? I'm sure you're gonna pick and choose like what's on them. It's gonna make sense. You're not going to put like 50 records on one.
No,
Okay.
I'm not gaming.
Right. How about to say we just
Nah,
go with that?
first I'm gonna release some tracks that we put out that we did right before Corona hit, because we had a tour set up, and Corona hit, and it was like, well, there's no more of that. So we had a lot of tracks that we wanted to put out that we've been sitting on for like 2 years, and it's just like our engineer got so much better that the quality sounds like night and day. So the older stuff we're gonna drop a couple of those, just sprinkle them out, and we have some bigger singles that we gonna push out, because I'm really on some licensing shit. Like that's where I want to get to. I want to be the guy. I want to be that guy.
How are you with features? What if somebody wanted to get a H feature?
No, I do that too.
But it's only like how would you say no to some people though?
Yes.
Well, what would make you say no to some
If they
people?
trash,
That's what it is.
if they trash, I'm not fucking with them. Or they got, you know what I
What makes
mean?
a-
Or you gonna have to pay like extra, like
What makes an artist trash to you? Like the lyrical ability is just trash. Because
the lyrical ability could be trash. You
What the song
can't
is, like,
rap
on
on beat.
fire?
If you rap like Young Miami, bro, like off beat like Blueface and that shit, like I'm not fucking with it.
Can't even listen to that shit.
I'm not. If the song's on fire, then it benefits me to be on there. It makes sense. But if you just like a local guy who's just like, yo, I want to get on the feature, I'm a fan, and the shit trash, I'm like, nah, I can't really do that, bro. Like, the first rule of business is protect your investment. So, I'm not trying to be out there on a bunch of like trash songs with artists who,
Like carrying niggas.
nah, but
Hook
if you're not
Fire-
moving
Hook Fire, his lyrics are trash. Are you jumping on Fire Hook?
for
Because all you
free,
gotta do it. No, just even if it's
Like,
paid.
whatever
But the
works.
hook is on at least what you feel like. Oh, this hook is goals. But his lyrical ability, it just ain't there.
it depends
You
on
can say the
it.
song.
It all depends if he's moving.
Okay.
If he's moving, probably, maybe. But that's the thing about Tampa. Like, I feel like it's artists that are hot, it's artists that's good, and then there's like a lot of in between, right? So if you hot, that means you know you're moving. Like Preem right now is hot. LA the Goat is hot.
Did you? How do you like his album?
I didn't listen to it yet.
You want to?
I don't know because you like the other guy.
So God Cook is fire.
See, but you said he fired, so I can't take your word. I can't take your word on music, maybe movies.
Well, I said Hov was nice though.
Yeah, that's a
That don't count.
That's a good
Nah, that's easy.
I said Button, but you don't fuck not big. You don't really fuck with Button like that.
You trying to
No,
prove-
Button can rap.
you
He
trying to
can
prove
rap.
your- your
He can
picks
rap.
on
So
wax,
status
Steve?
going up a little bit more.
It's going up a little bit more, but
You gonna let Destiny come here and say what's hot to you?
No, you saying what's hot to you?
No, bullshit, but go ahead.
but nah, like it's I think certain people are hot, and then I think certain people are really good, and like they're in the middle. Like what's her name's in the middle right now? Priceless Scott.
Oh yeah, I like Price.
She's in the middle, but she can fucking go. She can rap. She out rap a lot of these niggas. But she like this time last year, she was hot. She was hot. You know, she cooled down a little bit, but I still think she has the potential to be hot
fan it
at
up.
any. She got the on and off switch. She Paul George right now.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Some people just be hot for the season, and then you know they be gone like poof. You know, so it all depends. You know, like some of my favorite rappers be chill. Like there's a guy named Prophet. He's my favorite rapper in the city. Prop's my favorite.
I definitely heard his name.
I've heard the name.
Listen.
Yeah.
I definitely heard the name.
Listen,
That's one of my old rap names.
it's spelled Prophet.
Like a
Prophet.
mixture of both.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. He's one of my favorite. I want to say he's my favorite. You know,
You have records with him.
shit from like years and years and years ago.
You sound like he made you go back and re-record. It sounded like after he
Nah.
left, you left the booth.
Changing verse.
Nah.
Nobody ever made you re-record.
Singers.
Oh, singers did.
Yeah, like you know, you write your verse and then they come in and do their hook, and you like, oh no,
Oh, the vibe is different.
the vibe is different. Like
I-
C. Renee, she makes me do it often.
I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted
Jay
to hit your
Dante?
pride. I wanted to hit your pride. So no rappers.
Oh,
ever
you
made
tried to?
No rappers
Oh,
ever made
man.
you. I wanted to hit your pride. No rappers
Nah.
ever made you.
Nah,
got you.
unless it was like it was their song, and
Mm-hmm.
like I wrote my verse before them because I'm pretty fast in it, like with the 16s.
Mm-hmm.
But they like if they were going a whole different direction, and it was their song, like oh, all right, let me, you know. But never like we
Not
get
based
in there.
on being bested.
Nah, because I'm not there to compete with them.
Okay.
You know, if
It's not a competition. For, like, even a friendly, healthy competition. Like
lyrical
you don't want the best verse because
I
it
don't-
makes everything better.
I mean, I'm gonna go do me, and you know, I'm gonna do me. But I'm also respectable enough. Like, if it's your track, do you like this verse? And if you say nah, I don't like it, I'm gonna go rewrite it. I'm not. It's not gonna be an ego thing.
Has anyone ever honestly, with no ego trip? I know I was mentioning that earlier, but no ego trip. Someone's like, even humbly say so. Like, it was cool, but I kind of wanted. I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And then you would go and fix.
Then I go and tune up. Like it was a one track. My first time it happened. The first time it happened, I was just like, oh, this is different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I shouted out like somebody from Tampa, and the group that was song it was, they wanted it to feel like it's bigger than, you know, we're bigger than Tampa type shit.
Right.
So they didn't want me to shout the dude
They
out.
didn't want that. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at the time, the dude was fucking like on fire in Tampa. The dude's name was Act a Fool. He had the Hater
we know
Blocker
Act a
song.
Fool, yeah, right.
Yeah, he had the Hater Blocker song out. So I was just, I said something about hater
Time of the
blockers, you know what I'm
moment,
saying? And it was like, nah, we don't really, you know what I mean? We want to. I was like, oh, all right, cool.
Interesting business.
So it wasn't much you
conversation there.
changed. Maybe just a bar or two to just
Make a
to get that
different
part out of there.
Nah, I gave him a whole new 16, but
everything?
I was got him my little aggressive bag.
Yeah.
The verse came out better because I felt like, you know what I mean? Like, at the time, I kind of felt like they was kind of hating
Yeah.
on them, on the homie. Yeah. But like me and that dude didn't have a really good relationship. We was just cool, but I was as cool as with them as I was with him.
Yeah.
But I just felt like they was like on some, I'm gonna say bougie shit, but I was like, bro, I love this city, bro. Like y'all niggas need to come together,
And you
bro.
wanna embrace
wanna
it
be
and-
from
Embrace that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even through those days, and that was back then. So now, if you could imagine, like how Gucci and all of them niggas and all them niggas talk about Atlanta so hard, and you know, in their raps, and you could not, if you never been to Atlanta, you don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Yeah.
But they rep that shit so hard that it's just like
Undeniable.
you want to go and check that shit out. Like I want a motherfucker to rep, like to hear this shit so much that like, yo, I gotta go to Tampa. I want to see what this e-board shit be about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that, but that's how I look at it. And I mean, I just always had a love for the city, man. They all,
I'm from here. This is my shit.
yeah.
Right. I'm an implant. I moved here, or transplant rather.
20 minutes across the pond. I'm from Clearwater.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same
I
shit.
get it. My town.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but I agree. I love Tampa as well.
And I love the hood of Tampa, boy. I used to, like when I first came in, like one of the first dudes that kind of embraced me was Lord Drac.
Okay.
And I was like, we was somewhere like a barbecue or some shit, and I see him like, oh man, you H right? Man, come on, get a plate, man. Like I was like, damn, that's what's up. I didn't know who he was at the time. I was just like, yo, dog, you cool as fuck. Then you know I was doing little hood shit and going to the spot, and you know Tom G was, yo man, this nigga H, I got $1,000. Anybody want battle? And I'm like, oh shit, you know who I am? Okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like
after he lost 1,000 that he put on you,
would nobody even take the bet? They wouldn't even take the bet, bro. Listen, off the top, when I was really active, man, off the top, bro, we used to make a lot of money doing that shit. Yeah, I was pretty good. Cause I was kind of quiet with it.
Yeah.
I was kind of quiet, but as soon as a motherfucker talked that money, I was like, "You sure you want to bet
the
this
fuck up.
money?"
Yeah, take that
All
shit.
right,
Yeah.
we could do a little something. I got a couple dollars, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you creep up on
Even
them,
in
man.
a situation like that, you didn't have like maybe like your best written for guarantee. Like you don't want to just everything was still tailor made. Then you tailor fitted rhymes for these niggas.
Bet on me. I bet on me. I don't got tailor fit shit. Ain't no writtens.
That see it.
Ain't
like
no
that.
ain't no writtens. If we freestyling, we freestyling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you heard what he said.
I heard what he said.
You know who you sitting next to?
nah, I don't.
Nah, you don't. That's the listen. That's the problem. I told you we would be hot right now, nigga. Why you don't know who the fuck you sitting next to?
It's my fault.
Nah, but that was a good time, man.
Yeah.
That was a good time. Tampa always, you know, I felt like they've always showed me love, and it ain't too many northern cats that Tampa show love to, so I definitely appreciate
I'm one
it.
of them. You don't know how much time when I talk this Wilmington shit, niggas they try shit on me or whatnot. They swear some like white people shit. I'm telling you, but these niggas was quiet as fuck when you was talking. Not one interruption when you start talking your Delaware shit. I'm looking at niggas. Why niggas ain't interrupt them? Whenever I say it,
cause Delaware, like you don't really know about Delaware until you go to Delaware.
and I got a story for you real quick. It's maybe you relate. No, you're a lot older, so you probably won't relate. You moved here as an adult.
Not a lot older.
No.
365 days older
That's
than him.
about it. Yeah.
Let me say, older meaning like when he moved here, he was older. Like,
Gotcha.
I moved here as a child.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't aware of taxes. I'm a child.
yeah, that's different.
First time I walk in, I give something like whatever I bought. Actually, I remember exactly what I bought. It was a chips and a soda.
I was scared. I was like, what the fuck?
What this nigga buy?
As I'm buying this, it was 99-cent bag of chips.
Yeah,
Soda 99-cent.
you getting $2 and
But I'm a child. I don't know anything about taxes. And no food taxes, but it's food, right? You agree, right? So yeah, I felt dude was playing me. Like dude told me 12. It was yeah. No, I'm saying it was
205.
so
Whatever it was, yeah.
right at whatever tax on the dollar at that time frame in Gainesville. I felt so I walked out the store.
99.99.
$2.99 plus what? 7 cents each.
I walk out.
Six. Well, yeah, 7.
You gotta carry the one. You gotta carry the one.
Yeah.
There you go. Niggas ain't doing math.
To be accurate, it's fun, right? These days it's fun, right?
You tell the whole story up.
Yeah, I know.
I'm used to carrying the one,
Okay, I got you.
but I don't carry the one. Anyways,
Carry on.
No, so anyway, so I leave the store.
Joe Budden.
That was my shit. But anyway, I like tell my mom like, nah, like they trying to tell me it's 2, etc., 214, whatever. I thought he was literally playing me. I don't, because I never.
It happened to me. I walked out the store.
Oh, so you do understand?
Yeah, I threw $1. There used to be a dollar store in the University Mall, and I walked in there and got a drink and put $1 on the counter and was walking out, and because I had to get back to work, I was working at the mall. And he was like, "Oh," I'm like, "What the fuck you mean?" Whoa. He's like, I need 7 cents. I'm like, 7 cents for what? He's like, tax. I was like, shit. Damn, I forgot y'all had taxes.
See, and as a child, I don't pay.
So y'all don't have
bills.
sales tax in Delaware? Is what you saying?
I
Nah,
don't-
there's no sales.
there's nothing. All
No,
I
no,
did was ride my
there's
bike to
no,
the Getty.
there's no tax on any sales.
We don't have it now either though.
No, I mean on anything.
Anything, my
Oh,
nigga.
nothing.
We have sales
Like
tax.
if you buy a car, and that car is $500, you give them $500.
And as a child, not knowing anything,
Must be.
all I did was shop at the
You look
Getty.
like you don't believe it.
Yo, I don't.
So when I would tell these
Crazy.
stories, like that's, you know what I'm saying. So
I don't pay for shit in Delaware.
With the money that is set on the thing. So like that's why a lot of people from Philly and shit, they come and buy electronics and cars and shit in Delaware. That's why all the it's the banking capital of the world.
in the
Yo,
first state, by the way.
Yeah, but it's the banking capital, so they don't have to pay taxes on their banks. So if you look at your bank, wherever your bank is, if you look in the small print, it'll say based in Delaware,
that's
Wilmington,
crazy.
Delaware.
Also, a lot of businesses are registered in Delaware too. Shit, I didn't even pick up with that
That's
shit.
because
That's
there's no
crazy.
taxes.
Is that what
Shit.
Plymouth Rock is?
If
You
you
said it's
spending
the
$1,000 in Tampa, what are you spending?
1,000 plus sales tax. Yeah. What is it? 8% here?
But that's what I'm saying. It's just 1,000.
Yo, that's crazy.
No, that makes
that's my first spending dollar outside of, because like I say, I've
Damn.
spent
You gotta
whatever.
pay taxes to be in a dope spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just that was my
Hey.
one of my first experience outside of
Y'all
Delaware.
get no taxes for like a week, right, or some shit like that,
Oh,
for like the
for like
school.
School.
Yeah.
back to
See, but
school.
we don't pay there's no sales tax here either though. Like not sales tax. We don't pay state taxes when we do income. There's no state income taxes here either though. So that's pretty fire.
And if you want, you know what? Next time before you go to the clinic, before you take
Oh,
old girl to
shit.
the clinic, you know what I'm
Damn.
saying? You can save money. Just have her do the crate challenge. You know what I'm saying? Quickly,
Bro, where did that
instant,
come from?
And,
Yo.
and we're good. Now, I'm trying to help save niggas money.
This is what he
This
do.
is the Pour Up Podcast.
This
this is
I'm
what he
trying-
do.
Podcast.
you need to hook up on crates?
Nah, bro.
They selling crates like Plan B.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Bro.
I got you. If ever need be. If ever need be, I got the crate. Anyways,
See, they pushing it down the pushing down the
nah,
stairs.
that's old.
the way
That's too
crates-
that's too
figure out-
violent these days.
Yeah.
You need to keep your hands off of women claw. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got.
You
your
want to play
last
real
charge.
life Mario and
That's
see
how you
what
got your
happens.
last. That's how you got your last charge. You still put your hands on women you ain't learned yet. Relax. Now all you got to
I have to
do.
get you to stop putting shit like that out. Don't put that out either. If you be looking at me like, yo, this nigga.
If you would have built them little crates,
Man.
you know what I'm saying? Have it. You know what I'm saying? Crank up like, yeah, babe, you got it. The whole time she on the tumble down, kick the crate.
Anyhow,
Relax.
it's just been fantastic having you here. Awesome shit.
Fuck up this man business.
Is there? I know you have anything you want to promote? Anything you got coming up? I know you said we're gonna talk off air on something about something. I can't wait to hear that, but that has nothing to do with.
Nah, man, the cipher. Pull up the cipher once a month.
December 22nd, right?
December 22nd, doing
Yeah.
a $500 contest. Yeah.
Can you enter? Are you going to be in the?
No. I'm never in none of my competitions. That's
Okay.
just crazy.
Yo, how can we rig this shit? Like I can give me some H bars. Let me go through. Let me spit
You
the
gonna
shit.
go
And
straight for
just,
it?
like
For
let
my
me.
man?
I'm saying,
Yo,
we
I've
split.
done that.
I mean,
I've
it
done
won't be
that
the first time he
recently.
does it.
Like for the first, since the pandemic, like I've written a few tracks for other people. That shit was kind of cool.
That sounds crazy.
That shit was kind of cool. It was, and one of them was a female, and I was just like, this is interesting being on this side of the pen.
For females, it makes sense to me, but as a man, I don't know if I want to use your bars. I'll take suggestions like groupthink if we all kind
You
of.
saying girls taking their like you
Like,
wouldn't
if
let a
you're a
girl write
female-
for you,
No.
or
I'm
you
saying-
wouldn't write for a girl?
Neither. I'm saying it makes sense when women have men ghostwrite for them.
Oh, that's like
But-
Cardi. Cardi don't let no
Yeah.
girls write for her.
Yeah, well, you know,
That makes sense.
Ghost
to me.
writes for Mike all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
He doesn't. No one has ever wrote any of my bars ever.
You always say that, but you know,
It's a fact, bro. I'll bar you right now.
and Steve probably wrote it, so it's
No,
okay.
I'll talk about what's happening right now. actively.
Bar me,
I'll
Steve.
actively get you. Steve won't say a single word.
He ain't gotta say it when he already wrote it.
So you're a lyricist.
I like to think so. I mean, I've rapped before, but I'm not active.
The running joke is that like he like to say like I write I'll write material for him. You
Sure, yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm a writer or nothing, but you like Jay-Z's Dynasty album?
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with me.
He's just
But
naming
anyway.
shit. It's funny you say Steve wrote my bars and you wearing his bar on your shirt.
I did come up with Fires the Gang a little bit.
Trademark it. That's what a smart person does.
So you rap too?
We may have some records.
I might be out here.
You
know what
rap
I'm saying?
too?
No, I'm a comedian.
Okay.
Are you?
Shut up.
Oh shit!
Because it's old. Because you.
Yo, he hit you with like the girlfriend when you lying and she call you out in front of everybody. And you give her that look like, bitch.
No. Someday you will see me. I'm gonna do some stand up someday. One of these days. But that shit'll be written ahead of time. I'm not. On the spot, I get too nervous. So I could never be a rapper or a rap battler. It's too.
Oh, yeah,
I got mad respect for y'all and what y'all do though. 'Cause that shit is. But
of course, but honestly, me respecting the art and Mike respecting the art, like I'm like, of course, I think anyone involved in somewhat have attempted to write something. That's why I personally think. And yes, we have recorded shit. I'm going sugarcoat shit. Yeah.
So just say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I was waiting to get the yes out of him.
Yeah.
He was dancing around it, but yeah.
Yeah, you know, if you ever been a human and you ever breathed air, if you ever drank water, you know, you had to write a rhyme.
If you ever been a
human. Right.
So, but my most recent one was called H Go to Hell.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
I call it double H.
Double H.
The triple one.
Hockey
Though.
sticks.
You already think I've rap battles for me. Don't position. Don't
No,
give me
I'm
that.
listening.
Don't give me. No, you position
No,
the dispatch.
I'm listening.
No,
I'm listening.
That was you position for the battle rap position.
Nah, I don't want to listen.
I'm kidding.
I don't want to battle, my
I
brother.
don't want no battle neither.
I just want to hear your bars.
I don't want to share that. I don't have any. Don't share.
Oh,
See
man.
how you look out.
You see, I'm disappointed now.
He got ready.
I wanted to hear. I was interested. Like, hold on, let me hear a song. No, I wasn't gonna rap. I just wanted to hear him. Like, I like to hear people that I like to hear people rap. I think it's fun. I used to make my mom rap all the time.
Yeah, how was she?
Yeah. Yo, my mom can spit. She can spit.
She did have the. She had the tape. She did have the big.
The Rakim.
Yeah,
Rakim.
Yeah.
Oh no, my mom a hip hop head for real. Salt and Pepper was her shit.
That's where it came from. You think maybe like you got
the crib. Yeah, shit. You wake up listening to this shit. You're like, oh.
That was the cleaning music on Sunday.
Nah, that wasn't the cleaning music. The cleaning music was the R&B.
Yeah.
No. Wait. No, you got to go way back. You got to go back. Frankie Beverly, Anita Baker.
My mom young.
Yeah.
You grew up in the church?
Yeah. Mom's definitely. But my mom had me when she was 16, so she was kind of young. But she was listening to that Patti LaBelle. Yeah, Luther. You know all of that, all the shit I listen to now. She was listening to that. That was the Sunday I knew. One Saturday morning, I hear it. I'm like, oh, here we go, time to clean up. But she was also. Heavy D. She was also, like I said, Salt and Pepper was her. That was that era. So she used to have the Salt and Pepper cut, her and her girls.
You still go to church like now? Or you
here and there when I go home.
See, he's still in the church and stuff because his pastor used to put him on music because his pastor used to touch him, right? And like,
come on,
no, for real, like we were just talking about earlier. Like seriously, listen, you got some.
Twice in one day. I don't even know if I can even like think about
that.
No, listen. Trying to hold back that laugh.
His pastor, you could put together some of his greatest hits. He would be on it. Like his pastor, you know what I'm saying? One of his greatest hits was this man, right? Like he used to have him in on Sundays cleaning.
Yo,
music.
you are wilding right now.
That's
yo, you need to do comedy.
I don't do.
Damn.
You should, bro. You're really good at it.
You should write for
these are just regular stories.
Damn.
Basically, what he's saying is that you clown and your shit is funny.
No, I'm saying he's really good at this.
I'm doing regular shit. I'm just telling things that happened to him. If you don't want me to talk about it, I won't. But your pastor did used to.
Yo, listen.
He did used to.
I have an eye for talent, man. Trust me, you might be missing your calling, man. Playing. Have you ever heard of comedian Marlon Maxwell?
I haven't.
not either.
Look him up.
Please don't inflate him. We don't, that's the last thing.
He's a comedian.
Is his
He's
validation?
a comedian. But he was one of the homies when I first moved out here. Like that, we used to do a lot of allegedly a lot of dirt together.
Hood rat activities.
Right. Yeah. Hood rat activities, and we saw always tell him like, yo, you should be a comedian, bro. You funny. But he was like the hood dude that was like kind of funny, and he started doing little skits on Instagram, and now he's a comedian. He's always booked. He's him and Barack Amen. They always got things going on, and touring the country doing that. And I'm not saying if we didn't tell him, but he listened, and the boy is crazy with it. So I mean, he's definitely
cool. I'll definitely.
I'm glad you find it funny about him making fun of me getting raped as a child.
No. That's not it. That's not it, bro. I'm just saying.
It wasn't as a child. This was last month.
Listen.
Okay. See,
but I'm saying the whole show, right? He do it with such. Like if you didn't know any better, you start believing this shit, and I think that's what you have.
But it's really
you gotta have.
If you want, I'm not going.
So if you want to hype up pathological lying, then
that's what being a comedian is, right? You start telling stories.
You said Marlon Maxwell.
Yeah.
If you want. The one Sunday morning when y'all went to church and you some reason your clothes was adjusted in
man.
backwards.
So Tampa, bro.
Roger,
I like
Yeah,
the
Wrap
music
this
scene
show
in
up here. I
Tampa.
feel like I'm getting all the heat.
I like the city, bro. I love the city. Yeah, check out Prophet 813. He's a dope one. I'm sure you probably heard of Fresh P before.
Oh yes, Fresh P. Yes,
That's who I used to manage. That's the artist I used to manage.
Okay.
I used to manage him and an artist named Keezy Free.
I seen a couple of his battles also. Away from that, I know. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, that's my guy. He's a good guy. He makes good music. Showmanship is through the roof. Him and this guy T.O. Those are the two guys. If I had to put my money against anybody, when it comes to putting on a good show, it's not even a contest. Yeah, those two.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a lot of dope rappers out here, man. It's a lot of
Tampa
dope.
has a lot of talent. You say you do the ciphers. Excuse me, once a month.
Yeah.
What day of the month, or does it
Wednesday.
vary? Every
It
Wednesday or not
varies.
every
Nah, once a month on Wednesdays. Yeah, it varies. The dates kind of vary. They fluctuate.
Again, the one that's coming up is December 22nd.
Yeah, December 22nd, Crowbar.
Crowbar.
Yep, doors open at 8.
We
Show
will have a
start at
link
9.
to that on our page.
Okay,
And
appreciate it.
where can they find you to find that as well?
AYCH 302. Usually that's the handle for everything. But yeah, man, Tampa got a lot of talent, man. It's just about, getting them moving and getting them grooving,
Facts.
So yeah, man. Shout out to all the artists that's doing their thing, the producers doing their thing. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Get interesting.
Hey, we do this not segment, but the Port Presents, which Port Presents H today. If you think any of them might want to jump on and be presented, we would love to have them on and chop it up with them.
Oh yeah, definitely. I got a whole fleet of them. It's a whole fleet.
Bring them on.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, I I can have you booked up for 2022, all of them.
Man, we ain't stop
Cause
working.
it's a lot of dope artists. It's a lot of dope people that I know. Just doing this, you meet so many people. It's easy. Like XX. I know you and Preem good friends.
Mm-hmm.
He'll tell you. His first time on it. Well, I'm not even gonna promote that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna promote that.
Off air.
Yeah, nah. But I mean, because his mask situation, but
Right.
he's been in situations where he was on, on a cover of things back in the day before he was really getting active. You know what I'm saying? Before he was wearing the mask. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see him actually getting his, his thing together now and pushing forward and, just riding a wave that's right there in front of him. Hopefully he can keep, doing it. And
Facts.
keep going and keep pushing.
Yeah,
The whole team, man, Yism, all of them boys, they
We was just chopping up with him.
I like the way they moving together. That's
Yeah.
how you supposed to do it. Get your team, move together. Y'all, just keep it tight and any opportunities that anybody have, y'all bring it back to the community and rock out together.
Pushing.
Yeah. It's simple. It's simple if you really want to do it.
Yeah.
It's simple if you it gets hard because life makes it hard. You have all of these different variables coming at you. But if you lock in, just like the Wu-Tang show, you lock in, these things happen because this is what's supposed to happen when you putting this much positive energy out in the world and y'all moving together and you're actually working and you're actually making good content. You don't even have to make good content these days. You just got to be moving.
Just make
Consistent
Make content. Yeah, make
Consistent
content.
100%.
And we trying to position ourselves to help
the
these
same shit
guys.
your pastor told you.
This Tampa movement, all these business owners and entrepreneurs and all these people, like we position ourselves in the media space because we know the importance of what we do to bring people like yourself and artists, and like we just had Shadow up in here and doing the presents for her, and we definitely want to help.
Shadow Sessions, right?
Yeah.
Shadow
Yeah,
Sessions.
yeah,
We
yeah.
definitely want to help the movement, especially being from Tampa.
You just missed her. She just.
Yeah, like we just recorded that.
Okay, word.
By the time y'all watch this,
Yeah, that's the
y'all would've
homie.
seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had her come perform at one of my R&B karaoke nights one time. She did her thing.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
She live here now.
Yeah. We think.
Oh, okay.
I think we read your comment earlier.
No.
We pushing. If you watch it, then you get it.
Watch
It's-
You gotta watch the Shadow Sessions episode.
okay.
It really had nothing to do with you.
Oh, okay.
Nothing to do with you.
I said, damn, did I comment on her pictures?
It had nothing to do with me.
You had to think back. Like,
Yo, on
It really had
that.
nothing to do
Oh
with
my
you.
God, that's
But
hilarious.
We just had
That's
it like literally, so it makes sense today. But obviously, you don't. Yeah.
Nah, I can only imagine the kind of comment she gave. her Hey, what
Yeah, we'll talk off air. We'll talk off
Her
air.
material is very suggestive.
Yeah, we'll tell you later after this. We'll tell you later.
Before we get out of here again, the Port Podcast does present H on this episode, but we are normally live every Thursday, 7:30. You can catch us on YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitch, Twitter. Everywhere there's a live, you can find us. If you can't find us there, hit us up on our IG. All the links are there again. Who are you, sir?
I am Mike Lake, aka Hillsboro Slim.
Yo, I'm not head of the door. I am CP34.
Steve Cash Money Bags, aka the fucking Zaddy.
What about the vampire shit? Man? All right, I'm just H, the guy, the blue hat on the day.
I'm just H.
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks for joining us, sir.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man.
Thanks for joining us.
All right, we'll wrap it up. Yo, this is the Port Podcast, y'all. We out.
Pound Grader.